Hi, Aquarius. We're going to do, all right, well, that already flipped out. We're going to do a December full moon reading for you. We'll see what the energy is surrounding you, some base cards, and then we'll clarify each of them to get more of a story. Let's see what messages the universe has for you. Okay. You are off in a new direction. This is forward movement and quick movement. Those of you waiting on communication, it's coming. Those of you who are going forward with something, you're going forward with full zest. Everything is pointing in the same direction. All of your energy is focused on a very specific thing right now. I think some of it might, for some of you, it might be studies or something new. This is my page who is very studious. He is ready for a new adventure, ready for something new, a new career, a job change or offer or something like that, putting a lot of work in to try to get the pentacles, to try to get what keeps you stable and grounded. King of Wands sits in his throne and knows his power. He is the spark of new ideas and inventions and creations. And I think you're trying very hard to go into this direction. But people are starting to see you in this light of sitting on your throne, sitting in your power, doing really well for yourself, because ultimately you end up with the whole world. So all of this work and dedication and movement is leading you in a really, really positive direction where you end up with the whole world. But in order to get to the world, that's the last card of the major arcanas. The major arcanas are all cards of destiny and fate. Means you had a lot of lessons that you had to learn before that comes. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. The Eight of Wands is being clarified by the Sun, also a major arcana, the happiest card in the deck. This is something that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of passion. I feel like some of you are going toward your soul's calling. Whatever your soul is telling you you need to move forward with, you are headed there. Wow, this is beautiful. I feel like some of you are also starting a new relationship because you have the Lovers here, which is a very spiritual connection with someone else, somebody who is a very divine counterpart, as is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups are, both of you are filling each other's cup. It's knowing, having a partner who is solid with you and it's a proper balance. It's an equal give and take here. Judgment. A lot of you have been asking for the signs, calling into the universe, calling in your wishes, and Judgment Day is here. Judgment comes right before the world. Like I said, you had a lot of lessons and different things you had to go through, but it looks like you're on the upside of it. This is where everybody gets what they deserve. So all of that work and that effort that you're putting in is going to be recognized. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? I think the Four of Wands came out, which tells me that maybe there may have been some heartbreak before, and then you had to go into a time of rest and inner work to find exactly what it is inside of you that brings you this happiness. And look at this. See? And again, this is the Four of Wands. It's that 1111 card. It's wanting that stability, the commitment, the foundation, and building a foundation with somebody who is an equal partner. And that's where your efforts have been going. This can also be those of you who it's not career related. If it is love, that Page of Pentacles is trying to find out everything they can about a person. And I feel like you are inquisitive right now. It's like you want to know everything about this new person that came in, and can you trust it? This person sees you in a very high regard. The Nine of Pentacles, she is stable, she's independent, she's beautiful, she is enjoying the efforts of her labor. She is very grounded. She's someone that people look up to and admire and are envious of almost, because they wonder, how did you get there? How did you get to this place of stability and growth and able to face all of the challenges that come to you? And you got Judgment again, which means the universe says that it's time for you. It's time for you to move into this energy, The universe is backing you in this forward motion and in going forward. Let's see what this King of Wands is about. Why is the King of Wands here? Because it's time for something new. You have another major arcana here. The Wheel of Fortune says that it is fate and it is destiny, and it is time for the wheel to turn, and it's to turn in your favor. It's for cycles to be completed and to end. That's what the full moon is about. It's about purging and releasing all of the things that no longer work for you so that you can call in all of the things that do work for you. This is a card of, like I said, of destiny, where it's everything has to change for you, and it's going to change for the better. You then step into the Queen of Pentacles, which is, she's even more elevated than that Nine of Pentacles. She is mature, she's rooted, and she is grounded, and she knows her value, and she will never let anyone come in who is going to diminish that in any way. Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. I feel like there was a very honest, open communication happening with someone, or something that needs to be said. This is it's an ace. It's a new beginning. It's headed into a new direction and knowing how to use your voice. I think a lot of you were maybe afraid for a while to speak your truth and say what you wanted, but it's okay. It's time for you to come into yourself and know the value that you bring to the table, and not be afraid to speak up for the things that you want. Tell me about the world here. I don't generally read reversals. I read reversal not as a reversed meaning, but as you stopping an energy from coming in. So I think you knew that in order to have the whole world, the Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me the Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold, being sad, feeling abandoned, feeling like your efforts never paid off. And I feel like some of you had to stop that energy, that feeling of that you're not worthy of all this, that it can't possibly be, it can't. That's the only way that you ultimately get to the world. I think a lot of you are also very nostalgic right now. I got to tell you, with the cards that are on the table, the Six of Cups is my twin flame soulmate connection from past lives. That's how deep this connection goes. This is, again, being nostalgic about the past, but sometimes the past you don't even know because it was not even in this lifetime. It's instant recognition of another soul as a divine counterpart. And I think ultimately you end up with the whole world. You have the Two of Cups, you have the Lovers, you had Four of Wands, you have the Six of Cups. Those are the four major cards of stability, soulmates, twin flames, the deep, deep, deep soul connections that are coming for you, or that have come for you. And I think the universe is trying to tell you, it's like you called it in and you finally get what you deserve. And all of this hard work and this effort and this movement that you've made toward this leads to an incredible amount of progress and happiness in the end. But like I said, the only way you get to the world is by having gone through a whole lot of lessons here. So even though we're not seeing all of those lessons here in the cards, you can't have judgment twice and then the world, because you can't have, decisions can't be made, and you can't end up with everything if you haven't already survived so much before that. It just took a while to get here because it wasn't fated yet. But now the wheel is turning, and it's turning you toward having all of those things that you want. We're going to pull an oracle card, and then I'm going to close it out with a song. What I do, if you're new here, is at the end of the reading, I will shuffle a playlist and give you a song that you can go Google, or there's something either in the lyrics, the title, the artist, whatever it is that's going to resonate with you. I resonate very strongly with music, and anybody who's connecting with me, I think, is in the same place where, you know, music speaks to you as well. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. See, that's how you get to the world, is when you take the time to go within and figure out what your soul is calling to you. And I think that sometimes you retreat because you have a hard time trusting and believing that you're worthy of it, that it's coming for you, that it's the angels are guiding you and protecting you. And they are. That's why these major arcanas are here. That's why all of these cards of love are here, because you have to ultimately be able to be in union with yourself before you can even find stability with someone else. And by being in union with yourself, it's working on all of the things that are not working in your life. That's why that full moon is here right now, so that you can purge, release anything that is not working, so that you can put your full attention into what brings you the ultimate joy and happiness. I really love this reading for you. I think, again, you may have had a really hard time getting to this final place, but it's here. Fours are here a bit, and I feel like some of you are 44 or something like that. Four. There's something with the fours for you. Let's see. What is your song for the full moon? Peter Gabriel, Salisbury Hill. This is an absolute favorite of mine. It's my favorites list that I actually just shuffled. So look it up and see why that resonates with you. Again, Salisbury Hill, Peter Gabriel. There's going to be something in there, in the lines or whatever it might be, that you're going to feel a connection to. I hope this was helpful. Use this full moon energy wisely. The full moons are super powerful to, again, allow you to release and let go of anything. And I think what you're needing to release right now is any doubt. That's the only thing that I feel here that is holding you back. It's you knowing how to block that energy of not being worthy, not having enough, not making it to the end, not being happy. I think you have to go into yourself, let go of that, so that you can move forward into this place of having absolutely everything you want, because it's at your fingertips as long as you allow it to come in. Don't be afraid to trust in what's coming, because it's beautiful and it's good. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you again for the mid-months.